Hello YouTube Pipers, Double O Pipe here, aka Rick. I picked up one of my corn cobs from the back. I have no clue which one it is. It's a meerschaum, naturally, but as to their designation of what it is, no clue. Maybe one of you guys knows. I figured I should get on here and make a video because today is pipe smoking day. Or pipe day. I'm not sure which one they call it. I could look it up, but then I'd have to start all over again. I got a dog hair in this. I don't think I want to smoke a dog hair. Okay. Captain Black Royal. That's what I put in here just before getting on. That's a pretty easy draw. Well, the thing about getting on here with a pipe is I wanted to show you what I got here recently. I was hoping that over the last week I'd have one person sign up, subscribe, and that would have put me 1K. I'm at 999 viewers. And it's been there for a while. Never thought I'd make 1,000. I may not, who knows? But let me show you. I do have a beverage, cream soda. I had the window open. It's been raining a little. I decided I wanted to try some cigars. Not, those 50-cent stogies that you get somewhere, like the gas station, but some decent cigars, at least by brand name. I have no idea anything about them, but I got one of each. And I bought this, which is a humidifier or a humidor. It's got the hygrometer here on top, and it's just below 70. I got this two-way humidity control cachet for 65% is what it's supposed to be at. But let me go through the cigars that I bought. This well, maybe I should just get the sheet because I can't make out the writing. Oh, here it is. Perdomo Reserve Champagne Magnum 50 Tubo. It's in a tube. I figured you should leave it in the tube. It says 10th anniversary on it. So I don't know if anybody's familiar with that or not, but I figured that was a good one. I don't know. I got an Ashton Heritage Puro Soul. I've seen other people take them and do that. Well, I did that with each one. Smelled like a tobacco to me. Paladin's just proud of me. This is a Futuro. See if there's anything else on it. I don't have anything written on this sheet. That's weird. Oh, here it is. It's called a warped Futuro Selección Supremo Robusto. And let's see what this one is. I should have prepared for this a little bit better. Is that I think this is My Father, Connecticut Robusto. Can you make that out? It says Edition, Connecticut. I wanted to get these right because those of you out there who know more about cigars than I do, I'm hoping will tell me which one to try first. This is a Aladino Cameroon Julio R. Iroa. Hecho a mano, Honduras. Aladino Cameroon Robusto. I read that the Robustos were the smaller, and I tried to get mostly those because I didn't know if I would like them enough to smoke those big old stogies. This is an Arturo Fuento Don Carlos Robusto. I was supposed to have a cutting tool and a torch coming in today, but they haven't made it. Let's see now. This is La Aroma de Cuba Classic Robusto. It's got a pretty little red ribbon down at the bottom. I forgot to show you My Father had a pretty little black ribbon down at the bottom. This is the cutest of them all. An Ashton cabinet. Cabinet selection Très Petite. Cute. Of course, I can't smell anything with pipe tobacco in my nose. Now here's a big old Vatten. Cabinet Limited Series Champagne 10th Anniversary. Perdomo. Now you can tell me if I've gotten some decent cigars here or not. But the page I went to is called the Cigar Page. And they had all of these on sale, so I just bought one of each to kind of get a feel for the cigar. This is a Rocky Patel gold label. See if there's anything else about it. Nope. Robusto. This one's kind of squared off, like they flattened it out. These are the Lanceros. They were the closest thing to the cigar that I used to smoke way back when I was a young fella full of vinegar. This is an A.J. Fernandez Bellas Artes. Maduro Lancero. Quite a long one. Thin. I thought it was a right good looking cigar. And this is a brand, Oliva Series V or 5, I'm not sure which. Natural Lancero. It's longer than the width of my face. That's it. That's the entire collection that I got to. I think it comes out to 12 or 15, I'm not sure. But lined at the bottom of this is a little bit of cedar wood that they included with it. It's a thick plastic. It seals tight. And it wasn't that expensive, especially for somebody that doesn't know if he's going to pick it up as a habit. Let me repack these. I might put this one on the bottom. So tell me what you think of my little collection here. And let me know if you have a preference for something that a novice should start with. And I'll thank you. They're all back in there. I'm sealing it back up. Closed to the air in its own little environment with that sachet to keep it at the right humidity. And it did that very quickly. Because when I first got this hygrometer was somewhere between 20 and 30. And when I put this sachet in there, after about an hour, it was up to between 60 and 70. So that thing did its, I guess because it's a small contained area, it did its job right quickly. I would like somebody to tell me if I chose wisely or if I just went by the least expensive at the moment. I mean, that's nothing like the little tiny cigar that my mother brought home in those little gray cigar boxes way back when that I kept putting out on the cedar chest. I had one other thing to tell you. See if I can find it. I found, that's all my information. When I was watching the YouTube channels concerning cigars, I did a little research, I knew I wanted Robustos. I thought that I had well, heck fire. Those two fountain pens that I had shown you, I thought that I had collected some information on them, but this must not be the book that I was writing in at the time. I guess not. But I had written the information as to what they were, and I was wrong about the filling mechanisms. And I wanted to correct that too. But now I can't find that information. I'll have to look for it. I tell you, it was like yesterday. I had a bad day yesterday. Usually when I go out, I try to go out and I have a list of places I want to go and what I need to do, so I can take care of it as efficiently as possible and get back so Hunter doesn't feel like he's been abandoned. Well, I figured I'd go to the bank first because I had a check to cash. So when I got to the bank, she said, "Can I help you?" And I said, "Yeah, I got this check I need you to cash. Let me find it. It's in this envelope amongst the papers." And I went through it, and there was no check. So I told her, I said, I don't know where it is. I thought I had it with me, but I must have picked up the wrong envelope or something. And she said, "Okay, we're open all day." I said, "All right." And I left the bank and decided I had wanted to go to these two tobacco shops and see if possibly on the back shelf they might have a can of some Captain Black grape, because I thought I had seen some the last time I'd been there. Well, I got to the first one, went in, nothing. They had nothing like what they had the last time I had been in there. They had a small cabinet with a couple of packets, the pouches of different things. No Captain Black. So I walked back out, got in the car. I was going to turn to the left on the outer lane so I could stop at the other tobacco shop. It was in a small shopping area. And it looked like there was enough space, so I hit the gas, turned, and was almost in the middle lane out of traffic when my car died. And my rear end was out in the lane, and this car was just barreling down on me, beeping his horn. I couldn't move because it was dead. But I just cranked it, and it did finally crank up, and I pulled it off the road. I couldn't believe it. So anyway, thank goodness the other guy was able to barrel around and not through, because there wasn't anything in the lane to his right. Thank the Lord. He didn't miss me by much, though, because I had a lot of my rear end out in that lane when the car just died. Well, made it to the other tobacco shop. Same thing. Nothing like what they had had at one time, just a couple of 3 pouches of tobacco. Well, I went on, I had to go to the grocery store. So I stopped by there and came on home. I didn't go back out to the bank because I didn't want to leave him again. So I started looking for that check. Well, it wasn't anywhere to be found. I mean, it was a check for a sizable amount of money. So I was looking around for it. Is something that my insurance company gives me in February. It's, I don't know, a dividend check or something. I don't know what it is. I just accept it and say thank you. I don't care what the reason is they send it. But it puts a little spending cash in my pocket. And that's what I wanted, some spending cash in my pocket. What I call my mad money, where I can send packages to people and stuff. Well, after about an hour, I found that envelope under a bunch of stuff over there that I couldn't figure out how I got in there. Who knows? But anyway, I found the check. I've got it sitting right there in plain sight, so I know it's the right thing to pick up this time. And next time I go to the bank, I will have the right envelope in my hand. But I almost got myself creamed yesterday. That's the first time I've been that close to an accident since I was Lord, since I first got out of the military. I mean, into the military. I had just started my insurance coverage with USAA because I was in the Air Force and could. And I backed into somebody in a parking lot. Oh, man. Well, that's the last close to an accident I've been in. Until yesterday, that was the closest I've been to one in an age. Well, so much. That's the worst day I think I've had in a blue moon and donkey's age, as Dad would say. But came through it unscathed. Another smoke. And a stash of cigars. If anybody knows anything about cigars, like I say, I would appreciate anyone. I mean, if I don't get any advice, I'm just going to start with that smallest one. That Ashland, is that what it is? Robusto. And maybe by the time I smoke it, my cutter and my torch come in, and I can cut it and light it in style. Okay, folks, I appreciate you sticking around, having a pipe, listening to my ignorance about cigars. My foolishness behind the wheel, my geezership in picking up the wrong envelope, thinking that I had put the right envelope in plain sight so I'd have it. Old age, foolishness, I don't know. That's enough. I quit. Cream soda, y'all. Next time, I'll have the information about these pens. Let you know. Because they're homages to very high priced pens. And I've got the prices and everything. And like I say, I was wrong about the filling mechanism on both of them. So I'll straighten that out too. Take care of yourselves. Happy Pipe Day. Until the next time, God bless you. Bye-bye.